Hey there, welcome to day 210 of our Let's Grow annual challenge. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Today we're talking about step 4 of the growing process, which says wonder up there. Wonder and willpower are the two W's I like to talk about when we're looking at step 4 of our process. Curiosity or wonder keeps you engaged and open to new possibilities, and willpower keeps you disciplined and focused and committed to your goal that you set earlier in the process. So what's the impact of curiosity on our ability to continue to go for what we want, to grow in financial area and aspect of our life in this particular situation? Again, James's story is continued in guide 2 of the Let's Grow Annual Challenge private Facebook group page. So you can go there and see more detail and more write-ups than I'm talking about each of these things. But let's just hit some high points. It allows us, curiosity and wonder allows us to explore new investment possibilities, to find different, more creative ways of dealing with and handling our finances. It helps us to understand market trends, be able to see things and see opportunities when they're right in front of our face. Because a lot of times people will say, oh, that was a once in a lifetime opportunity. And I don't believe in once in a lifetime opportunities. I think the opportunities we're supposed to take and participate in come around and are swirling around us all the time. It's just, are we open and ready to see them and take advantage of them or use those, whatever the opportunity, the tool, the whatever it is, are we able to see it? If we can see it and we make a decision to do it, then we'll do it. But if we didn't, it's not like we missed an opportunity. People like to look at opportunity costs. I'm going to take a little side note here and say, oh, that was, a $7 million opportunity, or that was a $10 million idea that they didn't follow up on, or they didn't add to their life or their business. Yet, if it was supposed to have been them that did that at the time, we would have done it, right? We do the best we can with what we've got right now all the time. And we hope that we're growing and learning and moving and expanding and achieving what it is that we want, because we're becoming a better, bigger version of ourselves. So understand market trends, be able to see the opportunities when they're there, enhance financial literacy. Being curious allows us to continually learn and grow and look into things, right? Learn more about different possible things. We harness willpower to achieve our financial goals, right? We see the opportunity. Well, now we got to do something. We have to take some action. And usually we got to take more than one step, right? We usually have to climb a couple of staircases, if not a mountain, to achieve what we want to achieve. And that requires dedication, discipline, resilience, sticking to our guns and to our idea of what it is that we're trying to create for our life. So how do we do that? Excuse me, I'm going to cough. We, number one, set our clear goal and objective, which we did, our SMART goal in step 1. Then we create a solid plan to get from where we are right now, which we did in step 2, results. What are we currently getting? That creates a gap. We need to fill that gap by creating a solid plan. So we have some kind of a plan for that. Then we stay focused and consistent on that plan. And we seek support and accountability and help and resources if we need help in implementing our plan. Some of the things you might need to actually create the financial success that you want, to learn about financial growth, investment strategies. Do you have an investment strategy? A lot of people find that it takes them a really long time to be successful because they jump from one to another and another and another and another and another and another different investment strategy. My major investment strategy is businesses, business ownership, business growth, business sales, supersizing businesses and selling them, etc. But I've also dabbled in a whole lot of other things and still have interest in a lot of different things. I have interest in real estate investing. I have stocks and bonds, which are not my favorite anymore. Bonds are becoming more popular. It's one of those things that if that's your investment strategy, you learn a ton about it and get good at it. Mine is businesses and business strategies. You might have to learn about budgeting and savings. You might have to actually learn and do a budget and save. If you have debt, for example, you want to get out of debt before you can have money to invest in things. Tax planning. Taxes are always a biggie. They're always something. And it never ceases to amaze me how many people forget to think about that when they're setting their prices. And I'm talking with respect to businesses. When they're setting their prices, when they're going out and getting a job and they realize that their job after taxes isn't going to even pay them enough to live on. Financial technologies and tools. We might have to learn about those and find different tools that we can use to do our budgets, to track. I'm a big spreadsheet gal, so I still do many things the old-fashioned way. But nowadays, there's tools and calculators and different tracking systems, online or off, on your phone, on apps, etc. In Guide 2, it talks about how James goes about applying wonder in his life experience. He embraces lifelong learning, which, I'm a big fan of that. He is networking with experts. He's experimenting with different strategies and new strategies. And what he did is he set aside 25%, because he's only 35, I think. 25%, so he's young. That's young. So he set aside just 25% of his investment total, that amount he's going to invest, and he puts that in high risk, usually high risk, high return opportunities, investment opportunities. So he allows a portion of his to be in different risk categories. When I was younger, I invested in a lot more risky type investments than I do now. The older I get, the closer I get to, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to be out in the world. I just want to, sit around the swimming pool or relax. I don't see that happening, but it's possible. So I have less and less risky, or I'm less willing to take risk as I get older. And then reflect on your experiences. Learn the lessons that you learn. You're going to make mistakes. We all make mistakes all the time in everything we do. It's what we do with those mistakes and how we learn from them and grow, so we don't make the same mistakes again. That's the most important thing. Practical steps, of course, to implement wonder and curiosity and willpower into your process of growing going forward. And now is stay inquisitive, stay curious, keep asking questions, wonder why and how things work and how you can use them in your favor. I can't remember who taught me that, but you should always be setting things up for your benefit and so that they work out right for you. We often put roadblocks in front of ourselves that keep us jumping over hurdles and stressed out and handling problems all the time, versus saying, okay, well, how can I look at this? How can I structure this? How can I set this up so that it works for me and I learn and grow and I feel good about it in the process? Want to expand our knowledge base. And this applies again to most areas of our life. We don't want to just stay stagnant and not grow. That's why we're having an annual growth challenge. We want to engage with a mentor or mastermind or financial group. There's all kinds of ways to connect with other people that have similar goals to you. Like-minded people are awesome. And they are usually, there's a variety of people in any one of these groups. Some that are brand new, some that are a little more experienced, some are super duper experts. So that is actually, networking events for financial knowledge and wisdom and courses and things are a great way to find people that can mentor and teach, and you can learn inside tips, tricks, and strategies from. You want to analyze and reflect on the results you're getting. Take those lessons learned. I always say, do more of what's working for you and less of what isn't, or stop what's not working for you and do more of what is working for you. And then, of course, we're going to experiment and innovate. I'm starting to see the same process over and over and over again when you talk to me or listen to me. So that's it today. Our action item is to think about and then just write down in your book. I haven't done mine today yet, but I will. What does wonder and willpower mean to and look like for you when it comes to your financial growth and going through this process? What do you personally need, want to do or not do? What you want to stop doing, right? Sometimes with respect to willpower, we just have to not perpetrate bad habits. We ebb and flow with different things throughout our life. I used to have a diet pop coffee habit, and I drank a ton. I haven't had a diet pop since August of 2010. But prior to that, I drank about 2 liters a day, in different forms, but a equivalent of about 2 liters of pop a day, meaning Diet Coke or Diet Cola of some sort, sometimes a little bit of Diet Sprite or something in there, but mostly Diet Coke, Diet Cola. And usually 1 to 2 pots of coffee a day. Not a good habit, right? For my health, as well as for my pocketbook and my budget, because I didn't make my own Coke. Sometimes I made my own pot of coffee, but other times I just went to Starbucks or Caribou or Dunn Brothers or whoever happened to be close and around whatever I was doing. And so that financially wasn't the smartest decision. You know, if you're buying a $7 coffee every day, just think if you put $7 every day, and it doesn't seem like a lot, but that's how we start. We start out small. If you put $7 in an investment every single day, that adds up a lot faster than consuming a latte or a caramel something every single day. So what are some things you need to do and want to learn about and are curious about for wonder and then willpower? What are some things that you know already that you should stop doing or could stop doing, etc.? All right, that's it. Have an awesome day. If I can help you anyway, ask. Otherwise, I'll be with you tomorrow.